Hey classes, it's Mr. Dow. I'm going to try to update you what we're doing with our classes right now as we all move to this online format. First though, here's a shot of Crypto, who is our class dog. Crypto, what's happening now? What are you doing? Oh, pretty happy guy. So, yeah, one thing I wanted to say was I know that everybody in this class, or all my classes, probably didn't think they were signing up for an online class when they first took the class. But that just is the situation right now. I think we're going to be online for the foreseeable future. I'm not going to say we're going to finish the whole semester that way, but I think a chunk of the class will be online. So I am sorry about that, but there's really no way to avoid it. And again, my advice is that if you started the class, you should go ahead and do what you can to stick with it. I will be doing a lot of adjusting for this class because I understand that it isn't what you necessarily wanted to do. One thing I'm going to be doing is that for all my classes, I'll put up the work over the weekend, the new work. So, generally our due dates now for assignments are going to be like the Saturday of each week that we are online. And during that weekend on Saturday and Sunday, I will put up the next week. I'd like to get ahead of that, but I don't think I will. I think I'll be doing this 1 week at a time. So to stay up with the class, simply make sure you are doing the assignments that are listed under that week and the very first page, which is called What to Do This Week. Try to make it as simple as possible. But I also want to remind you then, if you check in the class and a couple days go by, then check back, you do want to refresh your browser in case I've added something or I've thrown up a video or something. You wouldn't really know that unless you do refresh the browser. Sometimes they don't. So this week, the main thing I'm going to do with each of the classes is start the video conferencing. I'm going to start by using the conferencing tool that is inside of the toolbox for Canvas. You'll probably see on the list, on the little menu on the left-hand side of your Canvas screen, you'll see a button that says conferencing. The way it works in the Canvas conferencing system is that I can tell you ahead of time about when I'm going to have a meeting, and I'm just going to have these meetings during the regular class times. I can tell you about it, but you can't really hook in there until I've actually started the meeting, and so clicking on the conferencing tool doesn't work until I've actually started. Once it does click on there, though, basically they'll run you through a quick check of whatever device you're using, phone or computer, and they'll say, test your audio, and do you want to use do you want to use the screen, you want to be visible or not? That's up to you. Basically, what we're going to do in this week in all my classes on the conferencing tool is just to check in to see if you can actually use the tool and see if you can actually see me and I can see you. We can hear each other. I'm not going to try to do any instruction on there at all. It's more of a roll call than anything else. So what I will do is I'll send an email to each of the classes saying, hey, here are the specific instructions. Here's the time that I'm going to be available, probably like an hour or so. You basically just need to check in and ask questions during that hour. You don't have to stick around for the full hour, nor do you have to get there right at the beginning. But I do want to try the tool. So that's basically where we're going. If you are in my Monday, Wednesday 103 class, it meets at 1 o'clock, or 1:05 to 2:30. I was testing that system, the conferencing system. So you probably got many, many invitations to join a conference. There was no conference. I just didn't understand that they were constantly sending out invitations to the students. So that was on me. Sorry about that. Other than that, let's see. I'll send instructions on email about how to do the conferencing, kind of get ready. And that's going to happen this week. If you are a little bit behind or you've fallen behind, you want to get back into the class, since I understand that this transition is a little difficult for everybody, I'm pretty forgiving about lateness for another week. It doesn't mean I don't want you to do anything. I just mean that if you're going to turn in stuff a little bit late, I'm not going to really penalize it much. So if you haven't turned in some stuff that needs to be turned in, or if you are falling a little bit behind, get caught up, send questions, send me drafts, et cetera, et cetera. And as a corollary to that, on the 103 classes, if you've been doing the discussions and submitting ads to be looked at, go back. I always respond to those discussions. Make sure you got the okay to move forward. Otherwise, just stay in touch. Hopefully using the conferencing tool is going to help the class come together a little bit, and eventually I'll be able to use it for more like class presentations and stuff so we can continue some instruction. But that's about it for now. Stay safe, do the best you can out there, kind of social distance, et cetera, et cetera. I would show you Crypto now, but as you can see, he left his bone behind. Well, that's sad, but okay. All right, so expect an email or announcement from me in the class, every one of my classes later on this evening. Bye.